little dance going on between Huddah and Member of Parliament Peter Salasya. I don't know when it started. I don't know how we even got here. But it's just one of those things that have been happening for so long. They now look normal when they really should not. We should not be having Peter Salasya, Member of Parliament, in the same sentence as Huddah Monroe. It makes absolutely no sense. Now, Peter Salasya has spoken about his interest in Huddah Monroe. He has been very vocal about it. He's been talking about, you know, if you come to Kenya, we should link up. We should see what happens. Huddah Monroe, on the other hand, has been like, hey, please, if you want to see me, you better come correct, yeah? And then somebody actually asked her, would you marry Mr. Salasya? To which she responded, yes. He is a wonderful person, always laughing. He is happy 24/7, so why wouldn't I accept? And I'm like, okay, so that is all you're after, you know, because you paint a picture of, I want a certain thing out of a man. Just, I think the other week when you came back to Kenya and somebody took you out on a date, you were very quick to call them out on how they had cheap champagne, on how you didn't give him whatever he wanted to be given because of the cheap champagne. That disqualified him. But he did rent out a whole movie theater for you. He did all these cute things for you, but cheap champagne is where you call, you know, is where you say, this is not happening. Now, fast forward to Mr. Salasya. After he's pursued you online for the longest time, now you're saying, yeah, I would marry him because he has a sunny disposition. That makes absolutely no sense. Please remember that this is the same Huddah Monroe who said that she does not want to be received at the airport with isikuti dances. She is low-key, she is incognito, she does not want to be seen. And on top of that, because of her privacy, she only meets people at the JW Marriott Hotel. On top of that, presidential suite, okay? Don't be having her in any regular rooms. This is not a Joy Rumu situation. Anataka presidential suite filled with orange roses. Sijui kama utana ununue rangi ya orange uingiza kwa flowers za white. I don't know what's going to happen, but orange roses. She's very particular. And on top of that, the safe in the hotel room should have $30,000 for greetings. And if none of those are met, if her rider is not the way it should be, we're not going to talk, okay? She may show up, but you're not going to talk. So for this person to have such conflicting wants and needs, and yes, it's okay to change your mind every so often, for her to now switch up and say, yeah, of course I would marry Peter Salasya. And I'm just like, but would he meet the threshold? You know, that you really set the bar high. Do you think Peter Salasya would meet that? I'm curious to see how this goes.
Look, I again go back to the conversation of why are we talking about this? Because honestly, she's been very persistent about her lifestyle. She's been very persistent and consistent about how she wants to not be around men, not be with men, and all of these things. She went so far as to say if Salasya wanted to meet her at the airport, he needs to come with 380,000 cash. Cash. Does not play. Yes, leave the Isikuti dancers, come with 380,000 and we can have a conversation. And now suddenly, oh yeah, I can marry him. Like he's cute.
He's happy.
He seems like such a nice soul.
Positive vibes.
Girl, no. I honestly feel like at this point in time, she's just hopping on every trend because, again, she only went out with the guy on this particular movie date simply because he was Gen Z. Now she's on top of the situation with Salasya because he's been part of the conversation for quite a while. In fact, a lot of people have been talking about him for different reasons, including the fact that he very braggadociously said the way he was given, very strong, and he can't believe. He said, wapunguze, your energy, the power in the... And we're like, dude, isn't it illegal to use drugs?
You all forget in Kenya that weed is illegal.
It's illegal. And this is a whole parliamentary representative saying the way he smoked very loud, bangi. And we're like, Ciao. I don't understand the hypocrisy. I don't understand the double standards. I really don't understand it. Imagine a kid being caught with like weed for like 20 bob. Is probably going to be put in jail. But a whole member of parliament is over there on his socials, in direct person, not as in ajafunikwa ajaulizwa na mtu ameanza kusema tu ile ajana ilikuwa imeshika. I'm just like, can you, what's your problem, sir? But because of the fact that he's been like part of the conversation for quite a while, the last couple of weeks, ever since the protests and everything, he's been really one of those people who've been prevalent in conversation. So I think it's just another bandwagon she's hopping on. I think the association with someone who's trending is something that she is keen on. So that's my perspective on this whole story. I don't know her personally. I honestly, probably she really has fallen in love with this man and his sunny disposition. I don't know. Either way, if they do end up getting married, that will be an interesting sight. So let's wait and see.